guys. We got kind of a big show today. We're going to talk about a couple things. I know I missed SmackDown. I'm probably only going to do like Monday Raw reviews. It's going to be kind of weekly. It's going to be opposite just the way my schedule is. But we got a big week because I'm talking about a couple things here. First thing I'm talking about is we just had NXT TakeOver 3 from Brooklyn. We got SummerSlam coming up tonight. And we also had the first gameplay of WWE 2K18, which I'm very excited about. So we're going to start off right off the bat with NXT TakeOver in Brooklyn, number 3. It looks like this is going to be where they're going to do it for the next couple of years. Real quick show, or not, it was a good show. Real quick kind of review of it. I'm just going to talk about the title matches, really. Because there were the 3 big things. First, we had the tag team title defense by the Authors of Pain going against Sanity. I thought this was a great match. Maybe almost stole the show, in my opinion. But it was a great match, a lot back and forth. We had the Authors of Pain drop the titles to Sanity. And we had Fish, and I can't remember the other guy, but they actually attacked Sanity afterwards. So this is really good. I think APA, or I keep saying APA, but Authors of Pain is going to be going to Raw or SmackDown. I'm almost positive of that. It's good to see Sanity is going to get a title run in NXT. NXT does not need any help in that tag team division. They can kind of create tag teams. I'm going to sneeze or I feel it, so I apologize if I do it randomly. I don't think NXT needs any help in the NXT doesn't need any help with the tag team division, but SmackDown and Raw needs to get them up there. So I'm pretty positive you're going to see Authors of Pain show up on SmackDown and Raw. And again, the Sanity being tag team, Fish and this other gentleman from Ring of Honor coming up. I think it's going to be good, and it should really help the tag team division. And we'll talk about more Ring of Honor stuff at the end of the show here, or at the end of this section. Then we had Asuka versus Ember Moon. A lot of people thought Asuka was going to drop the title. They thought she's going on to SmackDown or Raw, but she actually defended the title and won it. So it looks like Ember Moon might be going to the women's division. I didn't think this match was that good. I thought it was kind of disappointing. It had very high expectations. It was okay, but it wasn't great. I didn't match what the women have done in the past. I mean, let's face Brooklyn, TakeOver Brooklyn 1 and 2, you had arguably probably some of the best females in NXT at the time, and that is you had Bayley, you had Alexa Bliss, you had Sasha Banks, you had Charlotte, you had I always forget her name. Wow. And it's right there at the tip of my tongue, and I can't remember her name. And I'm going to look it up real quick, actually, because I just feel like I should definitely know her name. This is so embarrassing. I should know her name. It's going to be bad when I look it up here and I see it and I go, really? That's the name I forgot. Of all the names I forgot, that's the name I forgot. That's so sad. Oh, we're going to see here. No, don't do that. Shows. Wow. Becky Lynch. That's it. Becky Lynch. So you had a lot of women that were there. Now they are having the Mae Young on the 28th, and the rumor is that a lot of women that are in that are going to be going to NXT. So that's how they're going to build that back up, which is great because there's a lot of women in that I'm really interested in seeing how they do. So then we had the final match, which was Drew McIntyre and Bobby Roode, and Drew McIntyre won. Again, I think Roode is going up. He's going to go on to either SmackDown or Raw pretty soon. And we saw Adam Cole debuted officially, and he's going right after the title, it looks like. So he's getting a pretty big push pretty quick. He's probably going to have a short time in NXT, I'm thinking. But he and the other two gentlemen kind of came in, and it felt like they were doing almost a invasion angle with Ring of Honor. I haven't heard anything official, but I'm telling you, if there's a company that WWE would work well with to do kind of that angle, I think it would absolutely be Ring of Honor. I think they got some great talent. They're already kind of taking their talent, so why not just use that? Use Ring of Honor, and I think you have a great kind of invasion storyline again, and it feels right. It feels like we could use that again. So I think that's a definite. I'm just checking to make sure. Yes, my mic is on. So next thing we talk about is SummerSlam. I'm not going to go through all the matches right now. The matches should be good. This is a 4-hour pay-per-view. It's one of their biggest pay-per-views, probably the second biggest to WrestleMania. So I'm expecting really good things out of that. I'm really hoping we get some good matches tonight. Some surprises I think would be really good. maybe some NXT guys that were on last night that are going to bump up. Let's have them come up, and I think that'd be really good. And then the big thing I want to talk about is we finally had some WWE 2K18 gameplay revealed. Now, look, I don't know if this was meant to be revealed. They had a big event, kind of a preview event for the SummerSlam weekend where they invited a bunch of YouTubers. I was not one of them. I'm not that big yet. I have like 9 subscribers, so I'm not invited. But they were invited. They were able to see and play the game. I haven't seen them put stuff up yet. That's why I kind of think maybe this was not meant to go up. But it is legit gameplay, and I must say, graphics-wise, very impressed. Saw a little bit of new carrying mechanism. It looked good. Again, it wasn't a very in-depth video. It was kind of short, but it gave you a very good sense of what this game's look like, how it's going to play. It looked good. Definitely the graphics look, they pushed the graphics now that they're not worrying about the PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. I think that is great. And we'll have to see, but I'm really glad to see some gameplay and glad to see that the graphics do match those pictures we saw of the entrances. The entrance videos looked very nice, but I always question that. I always think that, I want to see gameplay, and I saw gameplay. I'm happy. It gets me excited for this game. And so that's kind of what I want to talk about. Again, real short, sweet, guys. I know it's kind of to the point. I would love to see some questions and stuff. I think I want to do a show. I want to get a show ready that's really, just goes over not so much a review or anything like that, but just goes over some stuff. So I'm planning something out, kind of a big show I think I want to do. And I'll see if I can get my buddy involved, Capone. Or not Capone, I'm Capone. See, that's how I am, to get Houdini involved. I know he would love to chat. He's a big wrestling fan like me. All right, guys, so thank you so much. Enjoy the show tonight. It should be a decent show. I think it's going to be good. I'm giving my hopes up. Brooklyn was real nice. The crowd was really into it, so hopefully that crowd shows up for SummerSlam, because I always say, get a good crowd, cheer, go crazy, and that wrestlers feel that, and it makes a better show. So, all right, guys, thank you again for watching. Appreciate it. And also to update on Ric Flair. While he's not out of the woods, I think he still's in intensive care. The surgery went good. But again, he's not out of the woods. So let's send our prayers out to Ric Flair. Hope to hear some good things. And so that's all we say. And guys, enjoy the show. Thank you so much. I'm Capone. And as always, peace.